and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. For this video we are doing episode number 2 of reading my 2026 TBR. Yeah, that is what we're doing. So my 2026 TBR, there's obviously 26 books on it, and we've read 7 out of the 26 so far, which means we've got 19 left to go. And I really want to complete it this year, because last year I did not, and the year before I did not. I really want to complete it this year, and I'm determined. So each month for my actual TBR, I am spinning the wheel to choose a book for my TBR. I won't remove it just in case I don't actually read it, if that makes sense. However, I was going to spin the wheel for the second book for this video. However, I decided, because I got another book that was also on a TBR, on my 26 TBR, on my March TBR, that I might as well just read these two, because I'm also trying to complete my monthly TBR this month. Okay, so the 2 books I'm going to be reading, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet, because I am in the middle of filming a 24-hour readathon at the moment, and I really don't want to run up the time. But the first book I'll be reading, well, I'm going to read them both pretty much at the same time, because I'm going to do one as an audiobook and one as physical. I just think it's going to be what works for me better, personally, but we'll see. I'm going to be reading this one physically, which is Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. This is a book I am so excited to read, and I don't know why I've been waiting so long to read it, because Ready or Not was literally one of my favourite books of 2024. So I'm praying and hoping that this book lives up to my expectations, because I really want to read the next one, which is, I don't know, Ready, Set, Go? I don't think that's the best Ready. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, but I know it's out. I'm pretty sure it's called, no matter what I think it's called, actually. But I'm intrigued for this one. I heard there's a lot of, like, someone's best friend passes away, and there's a story between that, and it's going to be to deal with grief and stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to cry, but I'm excited. And then the one I'm planning to do as an audiobook is Let's Make a Scene by Laura Wood. I picked this up on a whim because I really liked the cover, and I know you never should judge a book by the cover, but it just gave me the vibes of something I would like. So yeah, I'm going to listen to this as an audiobook whilst working, so this can be done very soon, who knows. And I'm going to be reading this one physically, so I will keep you updated on my thoughts on this. I'm probably going to start Promise Me Sunshine at the end of this my 24-hour readathon, which is why I'm starting the vlog now before I forget, and whilst it's quite light, because otherwise I'll be recording the intro when it's dark, and we do not want that. Hello, okay, this is my first update on this reading vlog, but I have started both the books for this video. As I said, one of them was going to be an audiobook and one I'm reading physically. I am changing this all up because I am actually DNFing the audiobook one. So I started Let's Make a Scene by Laura Wood as an audiobook today at work, and I got this much of the way through. So I've still got this much to go. However, that is on page 104, and I was just getting really infuriated by how rude the guy was. I just was like, no, I'm not here for this, and I was just like, no, I can't read it. It just felt very like, a lot of the now timeline, he was a bit nicer, but a lot of what I was reading, and I feel like a lot of what I'm going to read is going to be the then part timeline, and a lot of it just felt like he was being really rude. I'm all for Grumpy Sunshine, but he was just really rude. It wasn't just grump. Like, the grump in the Promise Me Sunshine is very different, and like I'm starting to warm up to them already, and that's 4 chapters in. I am DNFing Let's Make a Scene, but because if I was reading this one physically and then going on to the next one, I probably would have just kept it with these 2. But because I was doing it as an audiobook, I was like, I kind of feel like I can't just have one book in this video. So I will be spinning a wheel to get the second book for this video in a moment. But yeah, I'm DNFing it. I just couldn't get into it. And I mean, I know I only started today, but I listened to about, I want to say 25% of it. And I just couldn't get into it. And I'm like, I can't fathom listening to any more of this. So that's the second book this month I'm DNFing. And that means I technically would have read, once I finish the next book, I would have read my whole March TBR. However, 2 of them would have been a DNF. However, before I spin the wheel, I am about 12% of the way through Promise Me Sunshine, and at first I was like, I started in my 24 hours of reading, and then I had to stop because I just couldn't read it. I was like, I can't physically read anymore. I had 2 hours left in the timer, and I was like, I'm just done. I finished a 596 page book, so I was like, I'm done, mate, I'm done. But then I picked this up on my lunch break today, my second lunch break. I get to my first one. But I actually am really enjoying it so far. Like, I feel like I'm learning a lot. But I feel like there's still so much to come from. But I forgot how much I like Cara Bastone's writing. Because when I read Ready or Not, I really enjoyed the writing style. So I'm hoping to enjoy this. We do get a bit of like flashback scenes which are in italics. But this book, for those you're following Lenny, who her best friend has passed away. And she has a job as basically nannying / babysitting this kid Ainsley, and she's 7, and she meets Miles, who's Ainsley's uncle, who's a bit of a grump. And yeah, I haven't got very much into the story yet, but I am enjoying what I'm reading so far, so that is a good sign. And I am so happy I picked this book up. I'm really, really happy I finally got to it, because I bought this in April last year, so it's nearly been on my TBR for a year, and I was like, it cannot stay on there any longer, so I'm really happy I've got this. I just want to quickly update this spinner wheel because Promise Me Sunshine is on it, and I don't want it to land on that because I'll be my luck. I'm now going to spin. Let me get my screen recorder up, so we can screen record the spinning wheel. Let's spin the wheel. That noise really annoys me, but it's fine. Oh, I don't want a romance. Is it cheating if I spin it again? Because I just don't want to read The Paradise Problem right now. Sorry, I'm gonna spin it again because I really just don't want The Paradise Problem again. I can take that. We have King of Sloth. Let me just go get it. Okay, stop clapping. Let me just go get this. We have got King of Sloth by Anna Huang. This isn't exactly ideally what I wanted. I wanted a bit of a fantasy, but this is on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm like, I can read it on my Kindle. But also, I find Anna Huang's book just really easy and quick and easy to get into, and if I'm getting slumpy, it is one of the books that gets me out of a slump, just by her writing style. And I really, really loved King of Greed. It was like a 5-star read last year. I couldn't put it down. So I'm hoping I have the same vibes with this one. This is the 4th book in the Kings of Sin series, and I've enjoyed them so far, so I'm hoping for the same feeling. So I'll be reading this one after Promise Me Sunshine. So that's kind of made me happy, because what I was originally going to do was going to end it so I can start the tandem read for Throne of Glass. However, I don't even think I'm in the mood for that right now. So look, I'm in the mood for Heat of the Everflame. If I'm being honest with you, that is what I'm in the mood for. But that is not what I will be picking up. I will do this one after Promise Me Sunshine. So we've got these 2 that I'll be reading for this video. So I hope you continue to enjoy. I am hoping to get some reading done today. Okay, I thought I would give you an update before I start work, so I'm literally just setting up my computer. I came to quickly to give you an update on this book, because I'm starting my 75 book back, but I'm starting from the beginning. I'm starting my 75 books back from the start because I just failed. So I was like, we're going to restart, we're going to do a new one, and we're going to start from day 1 again, because it was just no. So I read 46 pages this morning in my first 45-minute reading session, and I am really enjoying this book. I am really enjoying the story. I think it is definitely going with the mindset of, like, it is dealing with the topic of grief, it's very heavy on the topic of grief. I don't know if they've referenced it before starting the book. I think I prepared for it when I went in because I've heard people talk about it. Yeah, there's nothing like saying, and I think obviously if you read the blurb, it does say her friend passes away. But yeah, the topic of this book is very heavy on grief. But I am really enjoying it. I'm about 39% of the way through, so nearly 40% of the way through. I think by the time we get to the end of today, I should be halfway through this book. And I am really enjoying the story. I really like the characters. I think I'm preferring this over Ready or Not. I don't remember much of Ready or Not, to be honest, so I might be just saying that. But I am really enjoying this book. I've not heard great things about her next book, which is No Matter What. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to pick that one up then. But I am happy I picked this one up finally. It's taken me time, but I'm here and I'm here for it. And I think it's just a good lesson in life and understanding how like short life is and how precious life is. Okay, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm about to sit and read for 25 minutes, or 20 minutes. I don't know, because I was thinking of making a matcha, but I don't really feel like a matcha. Maybe I'll have one after work because I've got editing to do, and some other things to do, and job applications to do. Because I'm on the mission to get a new job. Anyway, if that wasn't obvious by anything in this video. However, I think I'm going to do a TikTok video kind of thing where I kind of film clips and I see how much I can read in 25 minutes. So I'm going to read and drop my phone. That's brilliant, Amelia. I'm going to set a timer for 25 minutes. We're going to read and see how much of this I can read in 25 minutes. Probably will be like, I'm going to assume 20 pages. So let's go. I've got 6 minutes left on my 25-minute timer. I've actually made it more than 20 pages. I just made it to 181, so I think that's like 30 something pages, but whatever. I'm on chapter 19. We made it to part 2. I am loving the slow burn in this book. The slow burn between Miles and Lenny. Like, you got little snippets of them like having a little cute moment together, but you just know it's a slow burn, but not in a bad way. Like, it's literally just it makes you want them to get together, but like, you know it's gonna take a while. So I think I'm about halfway through this book, and I picked this up on Monday. We're on Wednesday, and I'm just really enjoying this book. Like, it is just making my day. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue reading for the last 5 minutes, and then I'm going to update my reading vlog for TikTok, and then I'm going to get back to work. So I will probably talk to you. I need to charge you, so I'll probably talk to you a bit later on tonight, if not tomorrow. I'm working from home again tomorrow, so we might do this again tomorrow, because why not? I have a quick update for you. I'm on my lunch break, and I haven't got much long left, but I did just finish Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. I actually can't believe I finished this book. I absolutely adored this book. I absolutely loved it. I think it was just a love language for, like, a love letter to grief, but in like a good way, not like a bad way. I don't know how to describe it, but I know how I'm feeling. I absolutely adored this book. I absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy that I picked this book up for this video, which is obviously picked for my monthly TBR rather than for this video, but I am really happy that I have read it now. I'm kind of sad I've read it because now I don't get to experience this again, but 5 stars. So now we are moving on to King of Sloth by Anna Huang. I'm probably going to read it on my Kindle because I kind of miss how I hold it in my Kindle. Look at the artwork in here. I didn't know that was in there. playlist has got some good songs on it actually. I really enjoyed the last 3 books, with King of Greed being a 5-star read, so I'm hoping Saviour's and Sloane's story is going to be as good. Sloane I've heard about in the other books, so I'm excited, but let me download up my Kindle now and then I will come back on my second lunch break and start it, because I've got to do the last 45 minutes of my 75 books, because I have a busy evening tonight because I have rehearsals. So yeah, hoping to get a good chunk of the way through this within the next few days. Let's see if I can. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. Let's go. Okay, I am about to start an intro for my next video because I'm planning to finish this book today, but then I need to put you in charge. However, I am 60% of the way through King of Sloth by Anna Huang. I think I'm going to try and do the audiobook for the remaining of it, not because I'm not liking it, I'm not hating it, it's getting better, but I just feel like I don't really want to go past today and continue reading it. I'm 60% of the way through. We've had, like, good progress in their relationship and their romance, but also good progress in things that have happened outside of their relationship, I feel, and I'm intrigued to see what is going to happen next, considering we've had that. But yeah, I feel like this is a 3.75 book. I don't think it's going to be anything more than that, so yeah, I think I'm going to try and do the audiobook and do my last 45-minute reading session at the same time. But I do need to remind myself what the next video is. I'm pretty sure it's what I think it is. And if it is, I'm a little bit scared because, guys, I'm going to be doing the tandem read for Throne of Glass series of Tower of Dawn and Empire Storms. I'm a little bit scared because it means also having to carry 2 books to work with me every day, which just sounds like a lot. It was that or Heat or the Other Flame, but I feel like I need to stay in the Throne of Glass series before I fall out of it. So, yeah. Anyway. Excuse me. So, we're going to try and do the last 40% of this book today. And finalise this book. I feel like it is not my favourite compared to the other 3 I've read. Like, my favourite will probably be King of Greed, with King of Pride slowly behind. King of Wrath was pretty good, but this is just not hitting the same, but I am still enjoying it. I'm enjoying all of the twisted characters we're getting, because I've heard Alex, I've heard Jules, and I've heard of Bridget and Reese, and obviously Bridget and Reese are my favourite couple of them all. So yeah, I've heard those 4 characters so far, and then we've heard from all the guys from the other King of Sin series, and I'm getting a couple. I think we've got a few others from other series, so okay, I'm just gonna brush my hair whilst I talk and get ready for work whilst I end this vlog. However, last night I did actually finish King of Sloth by Anna Huang. I can take the bookmark out now. I did finish this book. I did read the last, I want to say 25% of it by audiobook, and then read the remaining last bit by Kindle. The book itself was good. I didn't see myself thinking about it when I wasn't reading it. I didn't see myself going, oh, I really want to pick this up, what I've had with the last few books I've read, which, it's not that I'm in a slump, although I have picked up the next 2 books I'm reading for the next video, and it's just like, it's a lot for my brain, which is why it's taken me longer to pick it up. Also, I read it when I was tired, so it's not that it's a bad book. This was not a bad book. It just wasn't, out of all of them, this was not the one that gripped me the most. I think I was gripped more with King of Greed by far. Like, I read that in one sitting. This just was, I think it was just a bit too long. I think it could have been shorter, and I think there was just, the third act conflict in this one wasn't even remotely, like, it didn't hit me. I was like, okay, what was that? Why was that? So yeah, so I'm putting it down. I gave it a 3.75. By all means, it was not a bad book. It just felt slow compared to the other books I've read from the series, and I just didn't love it as much. So yeah, 3.75, but that does mean that this video has finished. Episode 2 of reading from my 2026 TBR is officially completed, so I will be back hopefully next month with episode 3. But in this video we did read Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Stone, which I gave 5 stars, absolutely loved that book. And then King's Love, which was 3.75, and I did DNF Let's Make a Scene. So technically, can say I've done that one. Taking that one off my 2026 TBR because I've done it. I've DNF'd it. I'm not going to pick it up. So yeah, which also means I have fully completed my March TBR, which is actually insane. I've not ever done that in my life, so that's great. But with that being said, because I have finished King of Sloth, it is the end of this vlog. So if you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye.